Okay, so by popular demand, I will be showing you guys how to take the ear pads of the V-MODA Crossfade M100 on and off. So there's a little bit of a trick for these pads. They can be hard at first, but once you get used to the rhythm, it's pretty simple and straightforward. So the main thing is you'll want to grip on the inside of the pad. So here's the inside of the pad, and just go ahead and I'm right-handed, so this will be for right-handers. But so you place your whole hand basically inside of the lip of the ear pad, just like that, and you kind of put your palm over the side of the ear pad, and you just put your other hand on kind of the plastic rim here where the chrome is, and you very gently, don't want to force it too hard, but you just kind of pull at it. And you pull straight out like that. And with one motion, it should just all come off like that. And so if you notice on these pads, they have kind of this flat edge here. That flat edge indicates the bottom. And it's pretty easy to remember because the driver cover here has a little hole, and that hole is square. So just remember, square hole goes with the square bottom, just like that. And so we can do this for the other pad as well. So just again, go into the inside of the ear cup, put your fingers underneath the lip here, put your palm against the edge of the ear pad, and your other hand on kind of the plastic part, and just pull kind of diagonal out. So I'm going to make a motion kind of like this with the ear pad. So just like that. And this is actually a good example of what not to do with the ear pad. This is falling off of the border, as you can see there. So I guess these are kind of glued in place, and eventually if you take these on and off a lot, then it will start to separate. Hopefully this won't happen to you guys, but just wanted to show you guys what happens if you do it too much. And so don't change these pads too much is what I'm trying to say. So let's go ahead and install a different color ear pad. Let's do the white ones. So to install them, again, just remember the square hole matches with the flat bottom on the ear pad. So what I like to do is I kind of align the square part and then just kind of roll it along the edge so that these left ones can get into these pegs. And so let me guys get you a close up. So along the edge of the earpiece, there's these small pegs, and basically the plastic lip of the ear pad goes under those pegs, and that's how the ear pad is secured. So yeah, like so again, the way I like to do it is I align the bottom, so the square hole with the flat bottom, and I just kind of curl the left side into the ear pad. So just align the bottom and just kind of curl it like that, and then I press the top one. So basically this left half of the ear pad is in place, and then I flip it over and I kind of just go along the edge where all the pegs are, and just go ahead and push the ear pad like that. And so if you do it that way, you should have all of the pegs on this side aligned when you first put it in, and then when you start pushing these in, they'll put the other half of the pegs in place. And so that's kind of the technique I've been using. It's worked pretty well. You guys can go ahead and experiment with it, but I'll just try the other ear pad. So the flat side with the square bottom, go ahead and align those, curl it, get the top one, and just gently press the other pegs along the other side. So just like that, And there you go. There's your installation of your pads. And now the star of the show. So let's go ahead and take these off again. So again, just put your whole kind of like hand in there, the palm against the ear pad. Gently grip the outside where the chrome border is, and kind of curl the ear pad out. So just like that. Again, with the other side, put your hand under the lip, palm against that side of the ear pad, gripping the chrome part, and kind of curl out. It does take a little bit of effort. You can see like the marks on my hand for how much gripping I'm applying, but it should be pretty simple and straightforward. And now, star of the show. These are the brand new V-MODA XL pads. And so to give you guys a size comparison, I have my old black ones from like the Crossfade LP, Crossfade M100, and on my left is the XL version. So you can definitely tell that it's thicker, and I have found that comfort is vastly improved with these new XL pads. I really like this. It's so soft, and my ear does not press against the driver cover on the inside, so that's really great, and I can basically wear them for many hours now instead of maybe 1 or 2. So just the size comparison again. So XL pad and the standard pad. So they definitely are bigger. They're also thicker as well. So they're also a little bit more squishy. So when you squish this, it feels very soft and pliant. And then when you take the older pad, it feels more stiff. But they both kind of have a blue foam on the inside. It's more noticeable on the XL pads. There's some blue foam there. But anyway, these have the same installation procedure as the older pads. So on the back here, we have this hexagonal shape, and then there's the flat edge at the bottom. So again, the flat edge lines up with the square hole. And another easy way you can tell is that there's a seam on the bottom here. And so you want to align the seam with the bottom of the ear cup. So installing this, same basic procedure. So again, flat bottom with the square hole, and then kind of align the bottom and curl it along this left edge, and then push it in on the top. Okay, and then just go ahead and work your way around the pad, and it should be pretty quick. So there's the XL pad. Definitely looks a lot thicker on the M100, and I do believe people have said that it still fits in the case. So that's great news if you're carrying your M100 in the case. So let's go ahead and install the other pad. Get that to autofocus. Alright, so again, flat bottom, square hole. Put it on the bottom, kind of curl it to get it along the edge, get the top. And then just work your way on the other side. Just like that. So there's the M100 with the new XL pads. I'll go ahead and fold this so you guys can see what it looks like. Not too bad. They are pretty squishy still, so even if you have something in between them, it won't change the pad shape too much. So it's great news if you guys carry these around in your bag and there's a lot of stuff in your bag. So great update from V-MODA. The new Crossfade LP, LP2, and M100 pads. They retail for $20, I believe. So pretty inexpensive, and they greatly improve the comfort for me. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.